that. I can't answer the phone and live stream. My apologies, y'all. Yay! Hey, Queen. Okay. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Right. It's funny. Okay. So, Queen. So Blake's energy, Page of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. It's like a waste of time type energy. Like I feel like here's what I feel. I feel like it's a mutual energy. I feel like he's thinking about you, but I feel like he's thinking about you because he knows that he wasted your time, and I feel like he knows that he did you kind of dirty, and it's like he doesn't really want to apologize per se, but it's like he knows that you have feelings towards him. Yeah, Four of Swords. So it's like he's keeping his distance. Like he's kind of just letting it. He's just kind of letting things. Confirmation. King of Cups. Yeah, because he really doesn't want to hurt your feelings, Queen. He really doesn't. This is Scorpio energy. King of Cups. He really doesn't want to hurt your feelings, but at the same time, it's like he. I feel like he just doesn't. I feel like he sabotages his connections a lot. Nine of Swords, just like the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords is very similar. Okay, it's only one more than the Eight of Swords. I feel like he sabotages this connection. He regrets the way that he treated you. Also, he has a lot of insecurities here. I don't know if you are aware of this, but the reason for him treating you the way that he does is because he doesn't think highly of himself. So he projects this energy. People who are very insecure about themselves, and again, they haven't done the work on self a lot of the time. They project that energy onto whoever they're in a connection with. So you're thinking, well, everything was great, everything was fine. What's the problem? This person has deep seated issues, is what's the problem. That's the problem. This person doesn't even feel like he's worthy of you. Try that on for size. Doesn't even feel, look, thank Spirit, confirmation. There's some things that he needs to release. We have purged. And one of those things is trust issues. Look, we have delay and slow progress. Spirit, just sat here and confirmed. Just sat right here and confirmed. Delays and slow progress. So if you drag your ass to do the inner work and healing that you're supposed to be doing, you're going to continue to project that energy out into the universe, and it's going to affect every person or infect every person or place or thing that you connect with, because the energy you're giving out is woe is me. I don't trust anyone. I've been hurt. I'm guarded. I'm defensive. I don't want to talk about it. leave me alone, like that type of energy, because you haven't dealt with whatever happened, whether it was in your childhood, adulthood, marriagehood, whatever hood you've been in. Till you deal with it, you're going to continue to repeat the same type of thing. Exactly, Casey. Because you have to heal from within. Because the thing about it is, how I show up to you, how I show up to my viewers, subscribers, is how I show up for me. Exactly. The way that I show up for myself, for Jackie, every day, is how I show up to other people. So I project that energy onto whoever watches me, follows me, my family members, my close friends, my co-workers. That's the energy they're going to get from me. And if I haven't done the work, it's not going to be a good energy. It's not going to be a good energy. I'm going to have failed projects, failed relationships, failed friendships, just problems, stress, anxiety, inconsistencies, hard, difficult to focus, because I haven't done the work. And I keep going back to personal accountability. And so people who haven't done the work, if you notice this very carefully. Because he has his own insecurities. People who haven't done the work, a lot of times they blame other people. This is why I say personal accountability. You blame everyone else. Exactly, Casey. You attract what you project. The energy you project is going to be the energy that you receive a lot of times. Now, there's an exception to that. Sometimes darkness is attracted to light because that's what they really want to be. They really want to be able to see their path clearly. They don't know how to come out of the dark. So that's why we have to be careful of who we exchange energies with, because not everybody is willing to do the work, is not willing to actually see things for what they really are and say, you know what, these are things that I don't like about myself, and this is what I need to work on as a person. I need to be better in these areas. I need to be more patient, understanding, forgiving, anything that, respectful, kind, sympathetic, those type of things. But if you don't do it, it affects your connections. And a lot of times, people like that end up ghosting you. People who haven't done the work end up ghosting other people. That's what happens. They end up ghosting other people because at some point, you're going to see the real him. You're going to see what he's really like, what he really struggles with on a day-to-day. He doesn't want you to see that version of himself. You know why? Because that's who he really is. The nice, talkative, communicative person, it's a persona. It's a facade that he's put on when he goes out to everyone else to cover up the work that needs to be done. There's a whole thing that needs to be worked on. But you can only hide for so long. You know that saying, you can run, but you can't hide? We cannot hide from spirit, because one way or another, we're going to be forced to do that work. You're given free will. We're given free will, right? We're given free will to choose. And we have that choice. But if we choose not to do it, we're going to be forced energetically. It's like the law of attraction. It's like you're going to be forced to have to do it. And then when you're in that situation, it's like you're cornered and you have to do it. It's like that person who's caught in the act. And it's like, you can't deny that you were at the scene. We have you on camera. Smile. Now you're going to have to fess up because we have evidence. We have you on camera, right? We have eyewitnesses that saw you, identified you at the scene. That's the spirit. It's like, spirit is like, we're watching you. We see you. So either you're going to do your work and you're going to grow and you're going to help others grow, or you're going to push yourself into a situation where you're going to have to. It's like, you can do it nicely or not so nicely, basically. But that's the energy. That's the energy. Yeah. He's not worthy of you either. He's not worthy of you either. And I feel that because you function on a higher vibrational frequency. That's the thing. When you function on a higher frequency than the person you're dealing with, it makes it so much harder to let go. Yeah, passion. I feel like there was chemistry between the two of you. I do feel like he had chemistry with you. I do, but it's being delayed because, like I said, he has things to work on. We have teamwork. Yeah, it takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two. Oh, it takes two, baby. Yeah, so if it's just you doing all the work, you know, yeah, heart flutters. Yeah. You have feelings for him, but it's like, look, on the bottom of the deck, we have karma. We have karma and divine timing, and that's the thing here. It could be a case of divine timing. Like right now, he's not in a position. He's not in a place in his life. And that's another thing to remember when you're dealing with people. Everyone's at a different phase in their life. Some people are in a phase where they are working on self and they are trying to focus on their mental health, or they're trying to focus on healing, and they're trying to be the best version of themselves as possible. Some people are in a phase where they just want to play. They just want to have a good time. They just want to go out, get drunk, party, whatever they want to do. They don't want to hear nothing. You can't tell them nothing. That's the phase they're in their life. Some people are in a phase in their life where they're trying to focus on their money, get their money situation worked out. Save enough money to do this, save enough money to do that, pay off debt, pay off student loans, pay off credit card debt, raise a credit score. Some people are in that phase of their life. Some people are in a phase of their life where they're ready to start a family. They're ready to settle down. They're ready to become parents. They're ready to become spouses. Whatever the case is, everybody is in a different phase of their life. So when you meet someone, some of them have become parents and they're trying to figure out how to do it, because babies don't come with a manual. So it's not like, oh, I have 2 kids and this is exactly how I'm supposed to do this step by step, day by day. Situations vary, people vary, kids vary. So everybody's stage is different. So where you may be in a phase where you're ready for a relationship and you're looking to settle down, this person may be in a hoe phase. They may just want to play around. They may just want to have a good time. So, you know, those are things that you have to factor in when you're dealing with someone else's free will, because they have to choose to be on the same path as you, have going towards in the same direction, which is why people usually grow separate when they have separate goals, separate paths, right, in life, when they're in different phases. And sometimes, and I always say this, if it's meant to be, it's going to come to you. Because sometimes, like I said, it's a case of divine timing where right now, and this has happened to a lot of people. This happened to me personally before I met my person. When he met me, I was not in a good place. I was not in a good place emotionally, mentally, nothing. I was not in a good place. So he tried to talk to me, but I was not receptive to his advances because I was in a phase of my life where I was very frustrated with relationships. I was frustrated with men in general, and I wasn't ready to deal with him. But I also had my own issues that I had to deal with. So, like, with that in mind, right, I had to do the work. I had to do the work on self and figure out why I kept repeating certain karmic cycles in my life. What was I looking for, and what did I feel, or what did I think I was missing, where I had to find that validation in someone else, where I had to constantly put myself in situations where my needs were not being met, or I didn't feel valued or respected as a woman. So those are things to think about when you're dealing with people. And men experience the same exact things that we do. Men also experience that. So the divine masculine could be in a situation where he's tired, he's been through a lot of things, he has trust issues, and so he's not ready to just open up yet. Yes, he has feelings. Yes, he likes you. Yes, he wants to talk to you, but he's just not ready. He's not in that space to where he wants an actual full-fledged relationship. And sometimes we as women, we try to push that. You can't force someone to want a relationship with you. It has to come natural. Also, you have to give things time. Um, that's why I always say take it one step at a time, because yeah, take it one step at a time, because yeah, you think in your mind, oh, I want to be married, or I want to have a family, or blah blah blah. Don't put unnecessary stresses and pressures on someone else based on how you feel or what you think you should be doing, or the pressure that you put on yourself. Sometimes we put pressure on ourselves, and I've been guilty of that, feeling like, oh, well, I'm in my 30s, I don't have children yet. I still have time to have children if I want to. I still have time to be married if I want to. I still have time to do a lot of things in my life that I have not done yet. And society puts that type of pressure on people, men and women, like by this age, you should have accomplished this. Not necessarily. Everybody's paths in life have been different. My upbringing has been very different from most people. Very different. I lived a very sheltered life as a child. I was homeschooled from the time I was 12 until the time I was 21. So, I mean, you know, everybody's life is different. So you can't feel like, oh, well, I haven't accomplished these certain things by this certain time in life. Life is to be experienced, is to be lived, is to be enjoyed, is to be savored every moment, because no moment is promised. So anytime you feel like you're trying to hurry and get somewhere, take your time. Release that feeling, release that urge. Like, I gotta have a person. I gotta be in a relationship. I really want. You're not running out of time, especially if you're 19, 20, 25. You have plenty of time to get to where you need to be in your life. The main thing is self. Main thing, self. Get yourself to where you need to be before you engage with another person, because that person is then going to have to meet you at least halfway where you are. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Like I said, before I got with my person, I had to really work on myself, because I just wasn't in a good place. I wasn't in a good place. And until you can get into a good place, you shouldn't even be dating. That's the reality of it. Like, until you get into where you want to be, you shouldn't even be concerned with dating, because dating will come. People, potentials will show up. Randoms will show up. Out of the randoms, then you have to use your discretion when vetting someone, when vetting for a partner. Like, you know, how is this person treating me in public? How do they treat me behind closed doors? Like, you know, what are their intentions? What are they showing me? But that's after you get to a certain point where you've dealt with a lot of things that you need to deal with on your own individually first. That's the most important part. Have you reached your own career goals? Have you reached your own financial goals? Are you self-sufficient? Are you capable of living on your own without a partner? Anyone, especially young people between the ages of 18 and 25, I strongly encourage working that out first and foremost. Yep. Yeah, me, myself, and I. That's the song I keep hearing. Me, myself, and I. Because you know that you're not gonna disappoint yourself, and that's the part of the song I keep hearing Beyonce saying, like, 'cause I know that I won't disappoint myself. Yeah, it's like, in the end, that's all you have is you. You will always be there for you, because you've been there for you since day one. How someone else perceives you, what they think about you, is none of your concern. Either They want to be there or they don't, and it's their loss if they don't. Because I listen. I can almost promise you that the right person is going to show up. When you show up for you, fully show up for you, then the right person is going to come in and they're going to be like, wow, she's amazing. She's amazing. I love this woman. Like I see myself with this woman because she not only is she independent. Men are attracted to independent women. That's one. And when I say independent women, I mean, hey Maria loves, how are you? Men are attracted to women who are self-sufficient. They don't want to have to they don't want to have to take care of every little thing for you. They want to be there. They want to be your knight in shining armor. You know, they want to be there, you know, as a support system and that type of thing. But they are attracted to a woman who is on her shit. She knows where she's going. She has a goal. She knows her purpose, right? And she's focused on that purpose, whether he's there or he's not. So keep that in mind. Whatever your goals are, if you're trying to get a license in cosmetology, if you're trying to build a brand, if you're trying to, you know, if you, whatever you do, focus on yourself, your happiness. That's what I'm saying in independence. Like the things that you did before you got into a relationship, because sometimes people get into connections and they lose themselves. Like, I'm not going to stop getting my nails done. I'm not going to stop doing my hair. I'm not going to stop doing my makeup. I'm not going to stop dressing nice and presentable. You know, because I want him to do it. No, or I'm afraid that he's going to get jealous. Absolutely not. I could care less how he feels about it. I was doing it before. Yeah, Maria. Yeah, no longer doing those. No, ma'am. It takes too much time and energy. But, what was I saying? Yeah, men are attracted to independent women. Women who know what they want. Because a lot of times we confuse men because we'll say one thing and we'll do something different. And it's like, well, what do you want? What do you want? So when we figure that out, then we're like, okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. When we figure it out, we have it together. Not only that, but you encourage him to be a better version of himself. You encourage him. You inspire him to reach his goals, to be better than where he is. It's attractive, sexy as hell. Because it's like, it's great to have a companion. It's great to have a relationship with someone, but where is it going? Do you feel inspired? Do you feel motivated? What are the conversations like? What do you guys talk about? Is there anything of substance, value? Where is it going? Like, he sees your drive and your passion for life, and he also wants to have that same drive and that same ambition. And like, okay, I need to get my shit together. Like, I need to be on it type energy. That is what it is. How are you, Maria? I didn't mean to make you cry. Queen, I didn't mean to make you cry. But I hope everything that I said to you is helpful in some type of way. Because, like, I want you to succeed. I want you to be happy because you deserve that. You deserve to be treated like a queen. You deserve to be loved and respected. You deserve that. And the first way that you're going to get that, queen, let me tell you the secret. When you start doing all of that for you, when you start pampering yourself, which is why I will never stop getting my manicures and pedicures. No, ma'am. As long as I can afford it, I will continue. When you pamper yourself and you look sexy and you look beautiful and you get dressed for you, See? And you strengthen your skills and your talents, and you get yourself the things that you want. You do the things that you want. You take care of your health because you want to be healthy. You carry a certain confidence because you know your worth. You really know your worth. And when you know your worth, someone else is going to know your worth too. And they're going to treat you accordingly because they realize that you realize what you're worth. Queen, what you out here writing? Let me find out you a writer. Let me find out you a writer. That's true, Maria. That is very true. Producers are an artist. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But yeah, self-love is the first love. Y'all had to drink the vitamin water. My mom was like, here, take the vitamin water, drink the vitamin water. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna try it. It's not bad, but it's not like, you know. No, I think Queen's in here, Maria. I think she's in here, but I'm about to hop off here anyway. Because I have things to get done. But I love you guys. I will be back live tomorrow morning. I'll let you guys know in the morning what time, because I definitely plan on sleeping in. I do. Anyone wanting to book a personal reading, do so this week. I'm going to be leaving at the end of June for vacation. So if you're wanting to book personals, okay, Maria, that's fine. Yeah, DM me there. But I'm going to be gone at the end of June for vacation. So if you're wanting to book an in-depth personal reading with me, go to my website, book a personal reading there. All right? I'm deleting all of my promo codes, and I'm doing, I'm going to have one code for June that people can use, a code for whatever reading you want to book. One code. All right? So, if you're not already following me on IG, hashtag Aquarian Empress Tarot, the same as my YouTube channel name. All right? If you're not following me already, please do. I'm glad to have you, you know, like part of the fam, you know what I'm saying? The soul fam. So if you're not following me, just hop on over to my IG and follow me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? What are you waiting for, right? So that's that. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and good night.